going on? What's going on? Another video. Today I'm going to talk about the day that I got sent to prison. It was 3 weeks before my 19th birthday. October 2006. I believe it was October 10th, 2006. Yeah, that's the day that I went. I ended up getting shipped from the county jail into the Central Florida Reception Center in Orlando, Florida. And I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what it was like. Woke us up around 4 o'clock in the morning. Told us to roll our shit up. Said that we was getting shipped out or whatever from the county. We were going to OCI, Orlando Reception. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically when you get sentenced to prison, you wait in the county jail to get transferred to a prison reception center where they classify you and all that good shit, give you physical, like tell you your release date, all that dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But October 10th, 2006, about 2.5 weeks before my 19th birthday, came in, told us to roll up or whatnot. We're in the holding cell about 6 o'clock. When the bus gets there, they give us a bag lunch, like a peanut butter and a bologna sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Shackle us up like we're America's Most Wanted, whatever. We get on the bus. For some fucking reason, you know what I'm saying, they take us all off of a bus and put us into a van in a paddy wagon. You know what I'm saying? So there's I think there was about 12 of us. I remember solely that it was 8 jitterbugs and then 4 adults. And we had all the jitterbugs on one side of the fucking van, and then I think 1 old man, 1 adult or whatever. We're all adults, but they call us jits, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, they end up taking a long way to Orlando, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was the sheriff's first day driving there or whatever, but he ended up going from Daytona Beach into Brevard County and then cut from Brevard back into Orange County instead of just going down, you know what I'm saying, the highway, a straight shot to Orlando. It would have been about an hour and 15-minute drive. It took us 3 hours to get there. So in the process of us, going that way, the old man ended up pissing on himself. So we got piss rolling up and down the fucking van. Every time the van starts to drive or comes to a stop, you got pee rolling all over the fucking floor. Boom. Fast forward until we get there, you know what I'm saying? As soon as that fucking van door opens, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that Orlando's bad, because it's really not. That shit pie as fuck, bro. Looking back on it now. But when you 18, you know what I'm saying, you pretty booed up about the shit. Like, what the fuck's going on? It's like you entering the military. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. They start screaming at us, yada, yada. Get the fuck off the van. You know what I'm saying? I'm the second person to the front of the door or whatever. And, everybody gets off the fucking van or whatever, and the fucking, I believe he was a Sergeant Slaughter. That's what they called him, Sergeant Slaughter. You know what I'm saying? He fucking looks in the van and he sees, the piss or whatever. Who fucking pissed in my van? Da 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 da. So we all not saying shit. We all looking down, you know what I'm saying? He comes, starts, you know what I'm saying? Not really slapping us, just mushing us, kind of. Just giving us a little, you pissed in my van, da 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 da. No. Boom. Smacks the first guy. No, sir. Boom. So he gets to me. You pissed in my van? No, sir. Fuck no, sir. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I'm about maybe 150 pounds soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have it. This cracker big as fuck. You feel me? He gets all the way down to the old man. He looks down at the old man. Mind you, the old man's about maybe 50, 60, somewhere in that range, but he looks old, like drugs done took over his body type shit. And he notices, the dude's got a wet spot. So he knows the man pissed on him. So he comes around, disregards him, because, this guy's like fifth or sixth time being in prison. So he punishes all of us jitterbugs about the shit. He pissed in my van. That means you going down and doing push-ups type shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, you know what I'm saying? I'm fit enough. Yeah, I can knock out some push-ups, whatever. No problem. In the process, you know what I'm saying? We down doing push-ups. He puts a boot on everybody's head. Boom, and pushes us down with it. Kiss the ground, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, he does that with everybody, but the day we got there, we had to experience that shit. It was wild, you know what I'm saying? It was like a surreal moment, like, what the fuck did I do to come here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking myself, like, why? You feel me? And it just, like, tripped me out so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be fucking bad. It was crazy. Like I said, it was a surreal experience, man. Like, I didn't want to fucking be there. Fast forward after the whole PT, like, he had us out there, doing push-ups, squats, some duck walking, crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? We go get our hair cut, yada, 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 take a fucking shower, shave, literally dry shave, so when you come out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're all cut up from these little cheap-ass state razors, whatever. Go to classification, get your blood work done, blah, 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 blah. He puts all of us, you know what I'm saying, jitterbugs in one group, you know what I'm saying? We sitting behind the adults or whatever. Mind you, in my last video I said that I wasn't sentenced as a youthful offender. They sentenced me as an adult for some reason. I don't fucking know why, because I was hoping to go to a YO camp. But, it was, he's like, he puts us all, like, to the side in a group or whatever, and tells, like, point at a fucking door. And you got a whole bunch of kids coming from outside court that are already at YO camps. And they're looking at us like, oh, you're going to be my June, yada, yada, yada type shit, like June in prison's like a bitch, whatever, however their language is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm looking like shit, like they're telling us they're going to put us in the cell with these guys. So my first instinct, like, as soon as you put me in the cell, bro, like, the first one that tries me, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna pop off on them. Like, ain't no way in hell you just gonna sit there and disrespect me. Mind you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't one of them people that's on that gangster shit, but when you provoke me, bro, I'm gonna pop off on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't sweet, you feel me? But only for people that really know me, they know how I am. Like, I'm the most docile person you ever meet, but when you push me, bro, it's like you turn my button on. I'm on that ass thing, you feel me? Like, but that's my whole mindset. Like, as soon as they put me in there, I'm finna pop off on the guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward again, they never put us in the cell with these kids or whatever. They just tell us, oh, y'all going to whatever dorm it was, the YO pad. I think it was Y dorm, you know what I'm saying? Or no, hotel dorm. It was H dorm in Orlando Reception. That was like the jitterbug dorm. You got, as soon as you go in or whatever, you got the pod to the left that's like 18 and 19. The pod that's straight, that's 20, 21. And the pod to the right or whatever, that's 22 to 24-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm 18. I get put over to the left side with 4 people. You know what I'm saying? With 4 people that I know from the street. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that I fuck with, I just know who they are from the street or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? We all get sent together about 3 hours in, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they start claiming whatever's said or whatever, you know what I'm saying? they questioning all of us, like, where y'all from, what y'all bang type shit. Me, off rip, I don't bang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nobody, you feel me? But if you try me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get in the grid with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is where I'm from. If somebody just blatantly disrespects you, you know what I'm saying, you call them out, like, tighten me up, you know, get in the paint type shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up in the nicest neighborhood where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But I'll bump with you. It doesn't matter if you whoop me. If you whoop me, you whoop me, bro. Still, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta see me. That's just how it is. Especially when you're in prison. Because if you don't get in there and grid with somebody, you know, everybody gonna think that shit sweet. And you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that floating around the dorm. Because then people think that they could just openly try you for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not this white boy. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever I went to prison with, you know what I'm saying? There's a few of y'all that I know be watching my videos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, you feel me? We gonna get through this shit together, because it's all about getting through it together with each other, you know, sharing our experiences or whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying? The four people that I went in that pod with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, about 2 hours in, I ended up getting jumped. That's why in my first video, I said, don't ever trust anybody, even your closest partner across you. You feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we home team, but once you go from county jail to prison, you know what I'm saying, it's a different story. That home team shit don't mean nothing when you claiming sets in there. So off rip, you know, that was their whole little thing. Boom, y'all got to get the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Because of course in prison, it could be any state, not just necessarily Florida, but any prison. You know, the white man's supposed to be, you know, the weak person in prison, but not all the time is that the fucking case, you know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of white boys that was bumping hard as fuck in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that I was one of them people that always used to, you know what I'm saying, get tried, because I never really did. For some reason, nobody never really fucking tried me in there. But I ain't never been one of them people that didn't have a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, throughout the time that I went 2 times or whatever. You know, I've had issues in there where I've had to, you know what I'm saying, get up and pretty much earn my respect or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. At the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. I won a few fights while I was in there. I got my ass tore out the frame a few times. It didn't really matter. But this video is strictly on, you know what I'm saying, hotel dorm. When you first get in there, I got jumped, you know what I'm saying? After that, probably like an hour or two later, you know what I'm saying, I had some nigga that was claiming he was a blood from Tampa or whatever, St. Pete, whatever, you know. I don't fuck with them kind down there, you know. Fucking, whatever county that is, you know, I don't fuck with them niggas down there, because they all think they king shit or whatever. Back when I went in 2006, I believe it was, a lot of Crips. It was a lot of Crips in, H dorm when I went or whatever. So Crips was pretty much running the pod in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? You had a couple Bloods in there, so they was always going at it. But like the main people that I really stuck around was, you know, the Chicos, like Latin Kings. You know what I'm saying? Because I could relate to a lot of them. Because on the street I hang out with a lot of Spanish and black folks. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of Puerto Rican friends, a lot of Cuban friends where I'm from or whatever. So I was just, you know what I'm saying? It was more like a mutual respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Italian, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, they kind of just fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? Off rip or whatever. It wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he with us type shit, but, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know, like I had my bunkie, he was Spanish, you know what I'm saying? He came in, he's like off rip. I ain't no scary ass looking dude or whatever, but he's like, you just look like, you know what I'm saying? You're not one of them people that take shit or whatever, you know, like basically told me I look like, you know what I'm saying, if I got to, I'll kill a nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? And there, it's only if you got to. You don't go into prison and become a killer off rip. You just, you know what I'm saying? Like, going me, being a nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm neutral. I fuck with anybody as long as you keep it respectful. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just stuck with them Chicos while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to, you know, like, my first adult camp or whatever. They sent me to Mayo. I was in Mayo, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Then I kind of like got the gist of how it was. You know what I'm saying? They still sent me in a YO pod while I was in there, so it was, you know, like we was bumping while we was in there. It was just crazy. But Orlando, you know what I'm saying? They had us doing the whole marching, all that crazy dumb shit. You know, it is what it is. But you know, I got into a few scuffs while I was in there. Had a little riff with some Mexican cat while I was in there. But it wasn't nothing serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching a few videos over the past couple of days. You know, I ended up doing a little research on these prison channels, and I see a couple other guys on here. They've went through Orlando themselves, and maybe it was different when they went, but they're just, like, telling these war stories, you know, war with gangs and all that. Like, when I was there, it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was cutting up in that bitch for sure, but how they make it seem on these other videos, it wasn't really like that. Maybe it's just, you know, like a different time, you know what I'm saying? Them were the 90s babies, you know what I'm saying? Like the mid and late 90s babies, the Tide Pod eating generation, but the 80s generation when I was there, like the 80s babies, we wasn't really on that crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But for everybody that don't know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gladiator camp inside hotel dorm, but, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like how they was making it seem, but, you know, as long as you just stick to yourself and do you, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna have your little issues or whatever, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty chill. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and lie about nothing and be like, oh, I did this, I did that, because, you know, I just ain't one of them niggas like that. So it is what it is. But, you know, that was my experience, you know, when I got shipped from my county jail into Orlando reception in 2006. You know, wasn't the best experience, but, you know, you fuck up and do the crime, you gotta do the time, right? So, till my next video, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you comment on this. Let me know what y'all think or whatever. I'm only doing this out of pure boredom. So just keep it real, you heard me? Let's do it.